So welcome. Today I want us to discuss about Windows, and before I start I will just want you to understand that Microsoft Windows is a software that is mostly used in the universe. We have other operating systems including Android. Just like in your phone, it has that Android feature. We have other computers that use Microsoft Office, Microsoft Windows. We have others that use Linux. So these operating systems are different, but because Windows is simple to use, that's why it is suggested for everyone, or universal, for universal use. Now, Windows graphical user interface. This is how Windows displays files and icons, just as you can see on my desktop. Now, the desktop is the on-screen working environment. When you switch on your computer for the first time, the screen that is displayed to you after logging in is what we refer to as the desktop. And on the desktop we have three main parts. First of all, we have icons. I'm pointing at some of the icons. These small images that represent files. So an icon can be described as images that represent files on a computer. Now, apart from icons, so I've selected one. Let me select one icon. This is an example of an icon. I can drag an icon from one place to another. Just click on it, hold the mouse down, drag to the other side of the screen. So you will find that I've dragged an icon from one position of the screen to another. You can still move them back. So one can arrange icons on the screen just like that. So depending on how you want your computer to display icons, you can just drag. Another person will prefer, instead of dragging, to arrange these icons in an alphabetical manner. So what you can do, you right click in the empty space. So you note that on our mouse we usually have the left and right. So you right click on the right button. Then from these options we have the option to the second option, sort by. You will see name. So by name you will find that the last letter alphabetically is letter Y, and the first icon, or the first icon on the desktop, starts with the numbers. As you can see here, I have 10, then I have letter A, then I have letter A, like that, C, F, as we continue like that. This part of the computer, because these are programs that have been installed on the computer, they won't be affected by that setting. So where the folders and the files start appearing, so for example here, you find that they are arranged alphabetically, since you decided to set it like that. Another person, instead of alphabetically, you can still right click, sort by, then you select size. So the largest size, the largest in size, will appear at the bottom as the last icon, but the first file, or the first icon that you are seeing here, is small in size. So you can still right click, sort by item type. So by item type, this one means that pictures will be together. For example, here in my case, you find that from here, the way I'm selecting them, these are all pictures. So from this part, these are all videos. These are all, so as I'm selecting, you can see these are all Word documents. Then this file, and this is Excel. So you find that I've grouped these files according to their type. Sort by date modified. So the current documents are the ones that are placed at the beginning of your screen. As you can see, we have Henry there. That is a latest modified document. Now, so we've learned how to rename and move icons. Now, to rename, you right click on an icon, then you can proceed to rename. You can change this file name by just right clicking, then you type the name Jeff. So right now the file Henry has been renamed to Jeff. To delete an icon, you can right click. So right click on it, you click on delete. When you delete an icon like that, it is automatically sent to the recycle bin. So in case in future you deleted an icon or a file you can still go back to the recycle bin, open it, you double click or right click, double click, then you look for that file. As you can see, it is in the recycle bin. Then you can double click. When you double click, you can restore this file. You click on OK. You go back to your desktop where the file was. You will find that the file has been recovered. So I want you to be able to rename files and also delete them and also recover them after deleting them. Now, apart from that, I would like us to move to the taskbar. The taskbar is the horizontal bar at the bottom of your screen. On the taskbar, we usually have, I'll start from the left side, this is the start button. When you click start, you can start opening programs that are already in the computer. So you can search for the program that you're looking for just by scrolling. When you click start, you can also turn off your computer. You click turn off so that the computer will either shut down, is to shut down the computer completely. Restart is also referred to as warm booting. Warm booting, the computer will shut down and then switch on by its own. Sleep, maybe you want to temporarily leave your computer for some time. It will just sleep for some short time. It's upon you to set the timings like that. So when you click on this button, you find that you can shut down or restart your computer. Now, I've said when you click start, you can see the programs that have been installed. Just next to the search, we have the search window. You can search for files. So for example, I want to search for the file Jeff. Remember Jeff on the desktop? When I search for it like that, it will automatically show me that file like that. So on a computer, to search for files is a very simple thing, because what you need to do is just to click on search, type here to search, and then let's for example search for the other file called Abdul. You will find that that file is quickly displayed to you like that. Now, apart from that, we have the middle part of the taskbar. Remember, I've said this is the start area, then we have the middle section. The middle section will indicate open programs. So currently these are the programs that are active. If I open another program, you will see that on my taskbar an icon will be added. So for example, I'm going to open Abdul again. So when I open like that on the taskbar, you find that it indicates, even if I minimize this window on the taskbar, you'll realize that that window is active. If I open another type of file, this is an Excel file, you will see that on the taskbar another Excel file. So if you open programs, they are usually displayed on your taskbar, so don't forget that. So if I open a different one, let's just open the third one. This is a PDF file. When I open this PDF file on the taskbar, I'll be able to see another icon being displayed, the PDF icon being displayed there. So to close these files, we have the close button. We just close like that. Now, so that is the middle part of the taskbar. It indicates active programs. Then we have the notification area just on the right side of your screen, at the bottom of your screen. The notification area indicates time, the current time. The notification area also displays the volume. You can click on the volume icon, you can adjust, reduce the sound, you can increase the sound. Then on the notification area, it also shows, it notifies you how much battery, if you're using a laptop, how long will your battery sustain you. When you click on this, you can also see other notifications like the network icon. You can be able to see that my computer is connected to the internet. So the notification part of the computer. Now I want you also to be able to set time. You right click on the time, just right click on the time, then adjust date and time. So when you do that, you click on change date and time. So it will show me change date and time, where you can select the month. Make sure you select the correct month. So you can select the date, you can select the year, the time. Also you select, just click on this combo box, then you click on the time. the minutes and also the AM or PM. You can also change to your usual time. You click on change after you're finished. So that's how one can set time on the computer. Now I want us also to look at the background, the desktop background. So for our background, you will right click. In case you want to change these pictures on the background, you will right click on the desktop, click on personalize. You can see here with pictures that you are required. If you want to change to a different one, you click. When you close, you'll find that background you had selected is applied. So right click, go to personalize, select a different picture, close. This picture is the one applied. So personalize us to, you can still, instead of using solid color, just select one far as your background. Close, you will find a background that has been applied the computer. So to summarize the lesson, we have three major parts of a computer desktop: icons,